There was a court case involving the Augusta rule with these people that owned a gym. Okay. These three partners owned a gym. And what they were doing from an Augusta rule standpoint is they were doing those 14 days in each one of their houses to produce a deduction that was $300,000. $300,000. Okay, so when the IRS got a hold of this, they looked at it, they audited it, goes to tax court. Tax court looks at $300,000. What they do, obviously, threw it out, said, no chance, you can't do it. But that wasn't the important part of the tax court case. The important part was they recalculated and they said what you should have been charging for rent based on where you lived, based on your kind of city, based on the home that you had, is you should have been charging about $800 per event. What does that tell me? Okay. The reason that your CPA probably says it's an audit risk is that people don't know how to appropriately apply the rules. So that's why we go to the tax court case. So if I know that the court is saying, hey, it should have been 900 bucks, they are telling me the Augusta rule is totally fine as long as I have proper documentation and the proper rent rate for my home. Then it's allowable. Tax courts have said so. Right. So that's how you look at it. So no, it's not an audit flag because honestly, it goes into your tax return, just says rent. We don't say Augusta rule. We just say rent and the amount. That's it. So it doesn't bring up any red flags either because businesses have rent all the time. You're just stating that you have rent or rental expense. So I wouldn't say it's an audit flag as long as you have proper documentation. You can support the amount of rent that you pay. I call it the rent roll. You can support the rent roll, then you're totally good to implement it.